Chris, and we're here today in the glorious Midlothian countryside where we are renovating a cottage. First and foremost, I have no formal training at all, no real skill set, but I'm just going to have a go at everything, and it's all about saving the pennies just now. So today's project is this. We have an outbuilding here that we need for storage because there's only one usable room in the cottage currently. So most of our stuff is going to be in here, but there is no doors and we kind of need doors in it. So today's project, let's make barn doors. I've already pre-framed the opening. I didn't film it because, to be honest, we weren't sure we were going to document any of this, but let's see how this one goes, and yeah, if it goes smoothly enough, we'll do more. Let's make doors. We currently have no power in this outbuilding just now, so it's a big space and I'd kind of like to work in here, but power is a major issue. So we have the extension cable. It runs up the drive, round the bend, across a gate, into a bag where it joins another, through the hole in the ivy and the bushes and into the house. So yeah, it's not ideal just now, but we'll work out something down the way. And look, the sun's came out to see it. It's not a bad spot to be working. So I have got 22mm gravel boards for making the cross pieces, and I have 137 wide weatherboard tongue and groove for the actual door itself. They're huge 4.8 meter lengths, and like I say, we've got lots of stuff in here. So saw here, cable here, pencil here. That's all you need. Okay, so the opening is currently 260. It's 50mm framing on either side, so I'm going to minus 100 from that, so we've got 250. Half that. Take 5mm off each door, and then that should give us enough room for a swing. So we'll work on that, and we'll take our measurements from there and start cutting. Right, operation and work had to stop because we have a little visitor into the cottage, so ran away, managed to trap him in this gaudy metal vase, plant pot, I don't know what it is. Now we're going to release him back into the wilds. Let's take him down to the gate to do properly.
Go in there.
That was exciting. Well, now that little Shrewby or Volley or whatever, I think it was a shrew, now they're gone, back to the garage doors. So I've notched these out, the top and bottom pieces. So they're not particularly accurate, but they don't need to be, because this next cut here is the one that matters, because that has to be exact, because it has to match this. So I've just been making sure that the sides are all square. I've marked out this, and now I'm going to cut this section out on both sides, and I've cut the top and bottom, and then after all these cuts are made, we should have the framework off one door, and then we've got the next one to make. Then we've got to cut all the weatherboards, top and bottom, and fit it all. Then we've got to fit a diagonal, a cross piece, a brace for the latch, the handles, the hinges, then square it all off in the gap. Be fine. Confession time. The plan has changed. So the first joint I made on these doors was this one, because I thought it would look a lot better, and it does, and it's probably stronger. The other side was very, very difficult to do and get square and line up properly, and I'm on a time restraint here, so straight across and down. It's not as aesthetically pleasing, but it's quicker, and it's taken me so long to get through this and piece it all together. So I've got a nice diagonal going down, I've got a cross piece, and I'm just starting to whack the weatherboard tongue and groove on it just now. But yeah, we'll crack on, and it's starting to look like a door. So this is a door with a cross piece. Just thought I'd better show you the frame. So happy enough with that, it's the right size, it'll fit and should look pretty good. The disadvantage of having all your stuff in the house but working down the outbuilding / garage. Spend a lot of time working there. Nice. Okay, now at the stage where the doors are assembled and just been painted behind the hinges, so we don't need to work around them afterwards basically. And now I'm going to try and get one of them hung in position. So we have some doors. Still the last two panels to put on, but I thought we'd just give it a quick paint. Went up okay, looking pretty cool. If you're rushing it and trying to get a job done and you don't secure the doors before painting it, secure your doors. And so after a long day, we take the final trip down to see the day's labours, toils, field. And so here we go. They're not perfect and they're not finished, but they're secure for now, so that'll do us. Need to get that gate done. Day 2 of garage doors. Just going down to check out yesterday's progress. Got a Ash Border Terrier with me today. Happy as ever to be out grafting. Just heading down the track. Just get a look. They're not bad. They're okay. Obviously do the top bit as well. Happy enough. Question is, do they open? Yep, it's that time. It's Operation Connect Power. Yet again, extension. Quite dangerous walking backwards on a farm track when a tractor might wipe you out at any second. We're good to go. Up the drive, round the bend, through the weeds, across the gate. Into the extension, but of course, it's through the ivy and into the house. It's all very cutting edge round these parts. Back down the gate. Measure the top spar and cut 4 million different pieces and fix them. Of course they're all going to be the same size because I've framed it out perfectly. So the lengths are all 410, so I'm just going to use all the offcuts that I had for the barn doors and get cutting many of them. Right. Halfway done there and we're right to the edge. Almost like I planned it. Can be quite tricky, this screwing in the weatherboard, because it's very dry, it's very thin, it's very brittle. You push too hard and it splits. So I have testimony to previous efforts, shall we say. Something. There was a plank up on the rafters that seems to have kind of vintage style decor. Nice. Something Garden, Warriston Road. Bangham Market Garden. Get it down a bit. On with this first. Okay, so that's us. We've got some working garage doors now, so we're nice and secure in here, a bit protected, and they've even been painted on the outside, so ideal. Again, don't use this as a tutorial in any way, just maybe learn from the mistakes that I make, and then you won't make them yourselves. We're going to go on to the next project, which will be probably Garden Gate. I think we'll do a similar kind of idea to match these, and we've got some leftover ton and groove, so let's do that now. Next one, Garden Gate. Thanks for watching. Totally forgot the sign. Let's get a look at this. Bangham Market Gardens, Warriston Road. I'm not even sure what it's on. It's crazy heavy. It's got an old beam of some sort. Metal edged as well. Wow. Well, there you go. First amazing find at the end of a busy day. Right, see you next time.